Hey guys, so today in this YouTube video, what we're going to be doing, um, I'm back at Utah for another teaching video. Um, this time I have a really good idea. Now, one thing I should explain first, you could probably notice this, but especially if I look up, my computer, likely for you guys, I don't know if it appears quiet on the screen for you guys. It appears on my PC, which I use to record these videos. Because like VR screen, and it says activate Windows, etc. The problem with it, it was going on. And it would have happened in my previous Google Earth VR video. Now I found a strategy to get rid of it to restart my computer, but I was kind of running out of time today. Especially I have assignments due super soon, so I should probably get to those. But it's just these videos take a while to set up. But yeah, it's probably gonna be there so I can get it settled. I'll try to restart my computer before recording these as much as I can. Anyways, back to the video topic. So, what the drive, how the physical geography of the drive changes from Salt Lake City, which is biggest city in Utah, capital city of Utah. Tons of houses, which I live there, but I'm not gonna, of course, with the drive thing, I'm not gonna show exactly, well, like, of course not exactly, but probably not even the approximate area. I'd probably just start with, like, the approximate area where I live. I'll probably start with this area, because you can kind of tell it sticks out the most compared to the others. It's really tall buildings, so I think this is a good area to start with. And we're going to drive to St. George. It is a southern Utah town by the Arizona border. Just kind of mountains like this, but just red rock, straight up kind of desert. It's really cool. So yeah, of course, I'm not going to show, like, I even take the road that, not take the road that I would take, because of course, I want to share a little less information as possible. But I'm thinking the north up here, since it's industrialized, will start here. Now, from what you can tell in the beginning, it is full of tall buildings, and it's surrounded by the mountains. So yeah, very green on the mountains, pretty grassy so far. This is the Wasatch Range, kind of more northern, but then it gets rocky the more south. Of course, you can kind of notice that. So this is kind of the starting point, just industrialism kind of in this area. And now the city appears a little more flat, but still really industrialized, because Salt Lake City, capital, and like biggest, most populated. And then from what you can tell, really there's no big changes in the mountains except for these getting rocky. And also I forgot about the Ochres. Kind of the same, just the only part that sticks out is the Bingham Canyon. But that's basically all that sticks out. Anyways, so yeah, heading south, I'm kind of going to split this into sections. So that's kind of the Salt Lake City section of the drive to St. George kind of shown. Just really hugely industrialized, but then just in your surroundings are mountains with these types of nature. Just pretty much all grassy, but then, of course, Bingham Canyon sticks out, and then rocks. So, moving south, I'd say the next section of this would be the Orem, Provo, I feel like I'm forgetting, Lehigh, etc. areas. Yeah, for example, we're in Lehigh. Really not too much changes. There's, especially at Provo, a ton of industrialism and Orem. And it kind of sticks out here. Sorry, Marble distracted me. I heard her walking in my bed. Yeah, it's not too different. I'd say just the cities are a slight bit smaller, and here is the Utah Lake, different from the Great Salt Lake, of course. But there's actually still mountains and everything, so not a huge difference. I'd say really the mountains just stick out less down here. That's for sure. So mountains stick out less, a little less industrialism, and that's pretty much it. It's still the mountains still get as snowy as the north ones, I would say. I don't know though, because I would always go there in the spring. Um. Oh yeah, I was gonna explain this in the beginning of the video. I kind of did a video before, but I wanted to restart this. St. George's is where my grandparents live. I go there pretty much every spring. I don't know if I might go this spring. But it's really beautiful there. But yeah. Anyways, so looking here, I think we're in Lehigh. This is so far, yeah. Now I actually remember this. I don't know why this. Yeah, I don't know. Keep speaking. I remember this area. The trees actually, I kind of noticed got taller. Yeah. So now I actually have the Lehigh picture in my head. Well, like Lehigh, Orem, etc. Um, I don't know. For some reason, when we drove here, I thought we were driving much longer, and I thought this was much more south. No, we're still in Lehigh, which is not too far from Salt Lake City. But yeah, the mountains just stick out less is all, and a little less industrialism from Salt Lake City. But this is still actually pretty similar to Salt Lake City, if I'm going to be honest. Um, and then of course there's the cities of Orem, Provo, and then this, I'd say right here, you're kind of seeing an opening to the new area. Oh no, kind of just yeah, industrialism kind of disappears a little bit here, I'd say. This is Payson, so this is still Utah County. Really, I think I just picture the Orem, Provo, Lehigh, etc. area. I need to remember Utah County, which Salt Lake City is in Salt Lake County, not Utah County. But um, basically, yeah. And I actually too, when I would like drive home, I would kind of to the mountains. I would like recognize them, but I wouldn't realize that those are the full on mountains yet. Because it's like, it's crazy. Because in Salt Lake City, it actually kind of just feels like just there's mountains every direction. Um. Anyways, so going more south, I'd say now the next area is I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, like Juab or Huab. I don't know because there's San Juan County and but I think it's Juab County. There's a city of Nephi. That's the only one I know how to pronounce. Um, it's kind of yeah right here. It's a pretty small city. I don't remember too much about this when driving to St. George. I might just quickly take a quick, I guess, drop on the road. And, okay, now I know. Okay, I know what to describe this part as. So, I guess full on. So Salt Lake County is just where the big industrialism and mountain surrounding is. Utah County is kind of where both kinds of things disappear. And then when you're heading into the Juab County, specifically Nephi and stuff, this is when industrialism just fully disappears. And then I guess the mountains pretty much don't stand out anymore, but there's still some and like these hills. I just say it's more isolated down here. Is pretty much yeah. Now I remember this. It's not too low on industrialism, but from what you can tell, it is low compared to the others. I don't know if we're in. Okay, this is Nephi. I actually kind of want to take a look at this city. I don't know. Something interests me about it. Um. Anyways, so this actually kind of continues for quite a while, but also changes a bit. I think I don't know. I'm trying to look at my Utah maps. I think I go through like I know I go to the city of Beaver and like a little bit of Millard County. Levon, Utah. Okay. This area is kind of similar to the Nephi area. I'd say it's just now it's more isolated. Yeah, I actually recognize this part of the road. Um, so going more south, yeah, it's actually you can see it's getting drier. I just feel like there's a little sorry, these text messages are kind of distracting me. One sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I can think a little bit now. Wait, which direction was north again? I kind of Okay. So, well, cuz going south. Um so yeah, I'd say with the Nephi area, now it's kind of just slowly changed, gotten more drier and isolated. This truck's kind of blocking the way, not really helpful. Um and this is not really going to work with you. Come on, man. Okay. You can kind of see it. So pretty much the Nephi area now just slowly transfers into this more isolated and dry area. I wonder if you zoom out a bit, you can kind of see what county this is. I think we're still in. Are we still in Juab County? Yeah, we are. Wait, where's Millard County? Okay, for sure, Juab County does not go that far south. Oh, I think it's talking about the place I'm hovering over. That would make sense. But yeah, so this continues south. I kind of though. This photo is kind of blurry, so it's not. What year? 2019. Okay. It just looks blurry. It looks like an older photo. This place I kind of now recognize. I'd say this is where. I'd say honestly, this is where you start feeling like it's. Stop bringing me to this guy's photos. This is kind of where you start feeling like it's Southern Utah, in my opinion, personally. Oh my gosh, all these photos are so blurry, but um, yeah, I'd say this, my personal opinion, this is where you start to feel like it's Southern Utah. I'd say it's more in the central Utah area, but it's like you're still kind of approaching in the deserts is the thing. Um, drive past this, and this is kind of where it just, I'd say it's still central Utah mixed with Southern Utah as the vibe. And then, what city is this? Scipio. I'm just wondering, are we in Millard County? It just says Utah. That's not helpful. Oak City. I'm pretty sure that's nearby. I'm trying to look for the city Fillmore. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're in Millard County. I don't. We must have left Juab County now. Um. Yeah. Honestly, the transferring, if I'm gonna be honest, it's like still slowly happening, but now you can kind of feel the feeling of Southern Utah, though it's Central Utah. So I'd say it's the two mixed. Okay, this was an area I wanted to point out. I think this is the area. Uh yeah, it is. So one that I was gonna point out was this area in Millard County. It's still in a transferring bit, but it's like transferring from that transferring bit, if that makes sense. I remember this. Those mountains were so distant. Yeah, the distant mountains. I remember those so well. Um 2024. Yeah, I remember this road specifically. It's just a huge wheat field. Um yeah, I remember this. It's still in the transferring bit, but yeah, I don't know. It's just that spot specifically I remember the most when driving to St. George. Say though, once we get to like Beaver, like the city Beaver. I just want to see what city is this now? Is this okay? We're in the city of Fillmore. It's kind of a big city within. Um, all right. Then this is where you begin leaving this. I can slightly remember this area, leaving the hills behind there. Yeah. All I remember though is the distant hills. Now I kind of just want to fast forward a bit because this era kind of goes on for a while. This I remember. Oh yeah, because isn't this is uphill? I remember this. I remember this so much. Driving downhill. I haven't seen snow. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you drive downhill, and this is nearing Beaver. So honestly, I'd say this is where, yeah, once you go up that hill, you can feel the full just transformation into southern Utah now. These people took the photos kind of in the winter time, so it's not too helpful. It actually still it's kind of bright grass. It's just I think it depends on the time I went. And this drive is so much longer than I thought. I know it's 4 hours. Well, like 4 to 5 hours. Um, yeah. I'd say that you could pretty much fully feel the transformation now. I'm just wondering where we're at now. I don't know. Millard County's kind of a huge county. Okay, now we're in Beaver. I actually kind of want to fast forward a bit because we would sometimes stop at Beaver. I guess for a few things. Yeah, now I remember this. This is where you can just truly see the farms of Beaver. I just want to make sure I'm not going backwards. Okay, this is kind of all that's left now. If I'm correct, this would be Cedar City upcoming. Now we're at the point where it's like, it's southern Utah. It's St. George. It's official now. So I'd say, hold on, something slowed me down. That's weird. So yeah, you just gotta, I'd say pretty much you go past this, and once you see the Red Rock opening, then it's kind of at the last phase of the driving, and it's actually full on southern Utah. So Cedar City's upcoming. I just want to see though. Yeah, it is just orange. Well, it's a red rock, but it's clearly orange. I don't know why they called it that stuff. And well, there was a reason. I think they seed it as red at the time. Okay, is this Cedar City? No, that yeah. I was thinking that was a little too small for Cedar City. Yeah. You know what? Let's get a view. Yeah, I think you could pretty much tell from here that this is southern Utah. I kind of want to fast forward a bit, mostly to Cedar City. Um, okay, yeah, I was thinking that was too small too. I'm kind of just looking. Okay, this is Cedar City. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Um, yeah, you pretty much the vibes just fully changed to southern Utah. I don't know. This way must. I don't know if this way's north or south. The vibes just fully changed to southern Utah now. Uh, but then comes the real part. Once again, I don't know if I'll even go to like this is St. George we're approaching on right now. It actually sticks out a lot with the Red Rock, but once again, of course, I would not go to the specific area. There's actually one area that's kind of close that I went to, like close to their city. Hold on though, it was like where was it? It was kind of like right here. Whoops. Dragged myself into the floor. It was kind of, yeah, here. Here is kind of the area I remember the most for some reason. But this, it's kind of, I kind of like how St. George just protects its red rock like this. I think it's really cool. Like, makes it stick out. But yeah, that's pretty much what the drive from Salt Lake City to St. George is like. Um, this video was actually a lot more than I expected. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.